It's down to the last 4 teams, and BetOnline has been your tournament bracket headquarters all March long. MLB is here, and NBA and NHL playoffs are around the corner. BetOnline is the number one source for your summer sports wagering. Head to BetOnline today to stay updated on all the action. BetOnline, the game starts here.
Whether you're making the same breakfast that you have every day or baking a cake for an extra special day, eggs are a staple in our diets. Eggland's best eggs are nutritionally superior to ordinary eggs, containing more vitamins and 25% less saturated fat. Not only are they better for you, but Eggland's best eggs taste better too. There's a reason that they're America's #1 eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com for additional information and delicious recipes.
Few and none. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Few and none. You mean few and far between?
Nah, few and none.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of On Display with Melissa Gorga.
You can't even speak. You can't even speak.
Oh,
Can't even get
I
it
was
out.
going to say Melissa and Joe Gorga, and I said Gorga, but I should have said, oh, you know who butchered my name this week, by the way? One of the new... Joe, say hi to everybody since we're just...
Finally. I'm still sitting here waiting. I get so disrespected on your show.
Oh, stop. First of all, I was going to say Melissa and Joe Gorga, and I was like, Joe Gorga. Like, I didn't get it out properly. So,
Okay.
Hi, guys. Welcome to another episode of On Display with Melissa Gorga and her special guest, Joe Gorga.
Special. That's what I'm saying.
Turn off my phone. It's ding, ding,
Take it
ding.
off. You're like,
It's my Envy girls.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, I got flowers delivered to me to Envy.
Oh, what you get?
How nice. Let's see who they're from.
Her boyfriend.
This is so cute. Look, they just text me. Look at these beautiful flowers. Oh my God, it's from the Jersey Dolls. I love her page. She's so sweet. Oh my God. So guys, you have to check out this Instagram. I love her. She's, I think she's the Jersey Dolls. I'm going to make sure, but she's so sweet. She sent me flowers.
Why?
Brett, if you could just double check so I have it exactly right. But she sent flowers. She's so sweet. Let's see. What do they say? They zoomed into me. It says, oh, I can't see the letter. I can't see the full letter, but that is so sweet. Oh, I love that. She's so funny, by the way. She is a very funny Instagram, and she sings.
Oh, she sings great.
She sings really well,
Yeah.
and she's hysterical. Like, she's actually so funny with a lot of the things she
She's
said.
Italian.
Yeah, she's Italian in Canada, I believe. Yeah. And a lot of my family follows her too, and they all think she's so funny because she's
There's a lot of Italians in Canada.
There is. You remember we did an appearance in Canada once, and there was like a ton of Italians there. We had no idea.
I'm coming to do comedy. I'm going to Canada, baby.
Yeah, we would never. I really had no idea. Oh, it's Jersey Dolls with 3 S's. Jersey Dolls SSS at the end. But she's hysterical, and she's a good follow. I mean, listen, if you like following stuff about the Real Housewives of New Jersey, guys, she talks about them, but she also does like just funny. She's just funny stuff. So, anyway, Joe, how are you doing? How's life?
I can't speak. I'm great.
You want to tell everybody what you did today and what happened to you today? And the text. Wait, I know how we could start the conversation. This is the random text I get from my husband today at... I'll tell you the time. Let's see what time Joe Gorga texts this to me today.
You gotta tell everybody?
Yeah, you text me this at...
Gotta tell everybody now.
3:07 p.m. You said, I just got fingered in my ass. OMG. And then you wrote horrible. Oh my God.
I'm still hurt.
This is the text that I got from my husband at 3 o'clock today. Okay? Would you like to tell the people why you had a finger in your asshole today? Do you want to tell the people?
That's good. See, it's bad enough that we live on a reality show. Now I got to tell everybody everything. It's sad. This is fucked up.
I mean, it's a very common thing. You're 49, so it's a very common thing to get done. Well, should we tell everybody first off, why you were pushed to do it? You're getting this whole... So I'm forcing Joe to get this whole health check and scan. He's that guy that doesn't go to the doctor. His family... You guys all are the doctor. We don't go to the doctor. Like,
No, my dad went. My mom didn't.
Towards the end, but like,
I never went to the doctor. I don't even have a doctor. I don't even know. If I go there, I'm lost.
Yeah.
They say, "Who's your doctor?" I don't have a doctor.
yeah, I schedule everything for him. I always made him appointments and he never showed up to any of them. I'd be like, Joe, you have a doctor's appointment. Okay. Cancel it. I can't go. Cancel the dentist. Cancel it. You can't make it to an appointment. It's insane.
Well, finally, I am making it to the appointment. So, Melissa.
But here's why. Let's just give a quick background on why. I had a really good girlfriend that told me, you need to talk to this psychic / medium type woman. She's really great. She tells me, oh my God, she like blows our mind. And I truly don't believe in a lot of that stuff. Like, I'm the one who's not great at like believing it all or listening to it all. I'm very doubtful. Like, I feel like I'm just not like so open to it where I get like the best information. So I did it and wasn't super impressed, but she did say a couple things. She said the tree in my front yard, which I have a very, very large tree in my front yard, and it's really the last man standing out there, like that's massive and big, right? Is my father. She told me that. Which
is, I believe that.
The tree? No, but then I said to her, you might have got confused with the fact there is a tree. My dad hit a tree when he died driving a car and broke his neck and instantly passed away. So I said, is that the tree, or are you seeing a tree because that's how my dad died, But she said the tree in my front yard is my dad.
Hold on.
Oh, Joey Gorga's calling.
Come on, what?
Uh-oh.
What?
No, your practice starts at 7, Joey.
Yeah, I need to be there at 6:30, buddy.
No, you don't.
Yo.
No, you don't. You don't need to be there at 6:30. You need to be there at 7.
I'll call you back. We're on a podcast.
Supposed to be 15 minutes early every time because we take so long to get dressed.
All right, so get dressed
Get dressed
now.
here. You're going to get there
That's
just
right.
for 7 o'clock.
Get ready. Goodbye. Go ahead.
Oh my God. So anyway, the tree was supposed like my dad. And I was like, okay, I was open to listening to that. And now I look at that tree so differently every time I drive by it every day. Sometimes I just talk to it. Sometimes I'm like, hey, Dad. And I kind of feel like a weirdo as I'm pulling out of my driveway.
Well, we do come back. And when they say when you die, you come back. Either you come back as a bird, a dog. I've never heard a tree, but I believe in it. You got to believe. If you believe, things come true. I went to a medium when my mom passed away, and I believed everything she said, and it made me feel so good that she's still alive in heaven, and it felt amazing.
Okay.
And they said
I know you said that. Coco, my good friend Coco said that. Like, I had a couple friends. Steve, he said it. Like, a couple friends spoke to, and they find it flabbergasted. Like, they are blown away. But for me, I'm never ever blown away with this.
My parents are red robins. That's what they told me.
Oh,
Every
I
time
thought
you see
they were
red-
the swans.
No, the red robins.
Oh.
So I do see red. Sometimes I pull down my driveway, 2 red robins. I went to the old house. A month ago, 2 months ago. Pulled into the old house where we used to live.
Our old house that we sold?
Yeah. Pulled into the driveway, 2 red robins.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they told me I thought my dad was a blue jay originally. So whenever I see a blue jay, I think it's him. Whenever I see a butterfly, I think it's my grandmother. I mean, we all have these things, right? But anyway, back to my little psychic reading I had a couple months ago. Besides telling me that the tree in the front yard is my father, she told me that the one thing she did say, and this is why I don't like talk because it stresses me out. She's like, tell Joe he needs to check his prostate. And I got nervous. I don't like that. So I have been bugging him. We've had a lot of vacations recently and a lot of like things going on. So he hasn't had a chance, but today was his appointment to get full bone body scan, everything. We're doing a heart scan on you. We're like checking the whole situation.
Let me tell you something. I had a horrible experience. Horrible experience.
It wasn't horrible. Tell the real truth. First of all, you know what I find funny? I had no idea. It was our friend. Like, he's an actual parent at school that our son plays football with.
This is bad. It's just going to get worse and worse, this story. So I went to my cardiologist. He's a a doctor in town, and he's amazing.
Cardiologist is a heart doctor, honey.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's my heart doctor, but he's the one that also called me at the same time, a couple days later after Melissa said that to me. He goes, listen, I've been thinking about you. You got to get your checkups. So I went to see him, and he set up all these appointments. So all the doctors that he set up live in town. So,
All of them.
So I show up.
We just live in a town of doctors here in Franklin Lakes, New Jersey.
Our assistant set up all the appointments. So I'm just showing up. I don't even know where I'm going. I just get an address. I show up, go to the second floor. I go into this doctor's office. I'm sitting in the waiting room. Here he comes, Dr. Esposito. I go, holy shit. I go, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I'm your doctor. I'm like, get out of here. I said, what am I doing here? What is this? He goes, he's actually a penis doctor.
Yeah, that has a specific name. Remember who we lived across the street from in Montville? Also was a penis doctor.
Yeah,
There's a name for that. What's the proper name? A urologist.
Yeah, so-
it's a urologist. Yes. That's a penis doctor.
Yeah, so he's like, do you have any problems? Do you have anything? I go, no, I'm pretty good. I go, no, it's up there. It's strong. Every morning it's ready to rock and roll. He's on command. I said, I got no pain.
He needs a chill pill is what he needs.
So he's like, all right. We start talking. He goes, so you're here for just, I said, I'm just here for a checkup. He goes, okay, drop your pants.
Yeah.
And he pulls out a rubber glove, and I go, what are you going to do? I thought he was going to make me cough. You know how they used to, when you go to school?
Yes.
See, you don't know. You're a woman.
No, I know.
The boys go there, and they stick their hands next to your balls, and they make you cough. So I'm like, all right.
I never got that. Why is that?
I don't know. I really don't know why they do this. So I was standing, he goes, drop your pants. I'm like, okay. So I drop my pants, but then he starts pulling out this KY. And he puts it all on my...
Oh, my God, I go,
dead. Doc, what are you going to do with that?
We literally see him at, like, the events and stuff around town.
I go, Doc, what are you going to do with that? So he goes, hey, turn around. He goes, just now, just bend over. I go, Doc. He goes, I'm checking for cancer.
But how could he tell with his finger?
I was so embarrassed.
You were?
No, oh, yeah.
Did you feel embarrassed?
Yeah.
Why? He probably sees this. He does this every day.
I'm embarrassed. I dropped my pants. He goes, bend over a little bit. He goes, just bend over like this. And he shows me. I said, Doc, really? You got to do this? He goes, yeah, I'm just going to say, what are you going to do? He goes, I got to finger you. I go, what? Just like that. He goes, I got to finger you.
No, he probably didn't say it like that.
He said it like that.
Well, because he's joking with you.
I bent over, and let me tell you something. It was, he went deep.
Well, he has to. He knows.
I screamed like a little girl. I'm like,
oh my God. My God.
And he was twisting around and digging deep.
But wait, don't they have to actually put something in you for that? Like
he put KY.
No, but I'm saying not just their like, isn't there like something that checks?
He had a glove. He had a glove on, and he stuck his middle finger. And he's a 6'5" guy. And he's just a big guy.
Yeah, but I'm saying they don't have to put a device or anything in to check for something?
No.
It's all done by their hands?
His finger goes up and he twists all the way around.
To feel for lumps.
Lumps, yeah. And he went in there and he spread it all the way up deep.
And for a long time? How long did this go on for?
Melissa, I was so embarrassed.
Wait, were you talking, laughing the whole time?
Laughing. I screamed like a little girl. I'm like, I was like, oh, and I'm twitching and I'm moving and I'm closing my leg. And he's like, relax. I'm like, relax.
You were dying.
I'm squeezing tight. And I was so embarrassed. Then he stopped. He pulled up. He goes, okay, wipe. So now I got to wipe my ass in front of him. He gives me these napkins. And you got to sit there and wipe your ass. So I wiped once. I wiped twice.
Oh, my God.
It was so thick, right? So I wiped 13. I had to keep wiping, but I was so embarrassed to keep wiping.
What are you wiping?
So I put my underwear
jelly?
back. Yeah, the KY was so thick. So I put my underwear back
okay,
on.
good. I'm like, wait, what are you actually wiping? It's KY that you're wiping.
No, it was hard. So I turned around and I'm looking at him. He's talking to me, and I can't even look at him in his eyes because we just made love.
Oh my God, Joe.
We did.
Oh my God. He does this probably. So when you walk out of his office, the next guy is going to bend over because this is what he does.
And he said to me, I go, Doc, I have this connection to you now.
Oh my God.
I go, how am I going to see you on the football field, Doc? And he started looking, he's a handsome guy. He's got nice hair. I go, look at this guy's handsome.
You are so stupid. You really are.
I was getting attracted. I'm like, what the fuck?
Guys, springtime is in the air here in Jersey, and we all know what that means. Allergy season is kicking into high gear. If you're like me, allergies can hit you hard, and they can stop you right in your tracks. In the past, they've been so bad that I've literally had to stop what I'm doing, head straight home, and just jump right into bed. But luckily, for those of us who live with symptoms of allergies, we can live Claritin Clear with Claritin D. Designed for serious allergy sufferers, Claritin D has 2 powerful ingredients in just 1 pill that relieve your allergy symptoms and decongest your nose so you can breathe better. This double action combination of prescription strength allergy medicine and the best decongestant available relieves sneezing, it relieves a runny nose, itchy and watery eyes, an itchy nose and throat, and sinus congestion and pressure with ease. I've been taking Claritin D for my allergies for a few months now, and guys, this has been such a lifesaver for me. I can get everything I need to do done without worrying that my allergies are going to hit me hard and then make me completely lose focus on all the things I have to do. Are you ready to live life as if you don't have allergies? It's time to live Claritin Clear. Fast and powerful relief is just a quick trip away. Find Claritin D at the pharmacy counter. Ask for Claritin D at your local pharmacy counter, and guess what? You don't even need a prescription. Go to Claritin.com right now for a discount so you can live Claritin Clear. Use as directed. Get ready for the season ahead with quality shades built to last. Our friends at Shady Rays have you covered with premium polarized shades that won't break the bank. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company offering a world-class product rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. Their shades have durable frames and crystal clear optics, making them the perfect choice for all of the outdoor adventures. They have hundreds of options to choose from, so you're bound to find the perfect pair to match your style. I love my pair of Shady Rays. I put them on when I'm down at the shore, catching some of that Jersey sun. They're comfortable, they're in line with the latest trends, and the lenses themselves reduce so much of that harsh glare that is so painful to the eyes. Plus, if your shades ever go missing or take an unexpected hit, don't sweat it. They have the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost or broken replacements. And if you don't love your shades, exchange for a new pair or return worry-free within 30 days. There is no risk when you shop. Their team always has your back with personal and fast support. Exclusively for our listeners, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Head to shadyrays.com and use code Melissa for $20 off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people. All right, well, I'm proud of you for doing your... Is that called a colonoscopy?
No, that's not a colonoscopy.
That's what you needed.
Now I got to go to a colonoscopy tomorrow.
What's that?
I don't know.
They go in there too.
But no, that's when you drink all that stuff the night before.
No caffeine.
And then you shit your brains out and everything out. And then you go and they stick this rod in your...
That's what I'm talking about you need. When do you do that?
Tomorrow.
Wait, so tonight you're drinking some special thing?
No. Tomorrow I go do... First you got to go for a visit,
Oh, you're just going to the doctor tomorrow.
And then they check in, they set it all up, and then they set the thing up,
Jeez. I don't feel bad for you guys. We have to have... like menstruation once a month. We have to have babies and have a woman stick everything up us in these clamps to clamp open our vaginas so they can pull the head of a baby out. And they clamp us open so they can give us a pap smear. And you guys have to do this once in a blue moon. Do you think I feel bad for you? The woman will stick a rod to give me a sonogram, up your vagina and swish it around and take photos and hold and it hits your bladder and it's do you think I feel bad for the one time you had a finger up your ass? Because I really don't feel too bad for you for that.
That wasn't a finger. It was a finger.
All right.
It was huge.
Well, guess what? They got to check you.
he went into the hard way. It was terrible.
The hard way. Oh,
I keep squeezing as we're sitting here, babe. You know what I keep doing? Just squeezing my butthole.
Oh my God. I knew that this conversation was going to be tricky And I am officially done with the conversation.
I swear, I wish there was like a noise that you could hear every second. I'm like, I'm squeezing my butt cheeks together.
Oh my God. I am officially done with this conversation.
I don't know, man. This was tough. This sucks.
All right, well,
getting older.
long
really
story
does.
short, I'm very proud of you for actually doing the right thing. Like, you need to get checked. You have young kids, you have a family, you got all you men out there, listen to me. You need to get checked. Like, once you're hitting, if you're in your 40s, your late 40s, you're going to hit 50, whatever it might be. You guys got to get out there and get the fingers going.
Yeah, get the finger going. Listen, I'm really doing it for you and my kids. I want to be healthy because without me, you guys are lost. They're done. Finito.
That is not true. I actually run a very amazing business, and we do need you, though, for certain things. We do. I'm just kidding. But that's why I'm pushing you to go, because we want you to stay around forever, honey.
Oh, my God.
See, your wife making you do all the things.
You know what sucks is like, thank God I'm pretty healthy right now. I don't know. But what sucks is as you get older, right? You live a life, you work hard. When it's time to like try to chill out in life as you're getting older, then you got to start going to doctors and doctor appointments and visits, and the stuff starts going bad because you're like a car. After 50 years, 55 years, it starts breaking down. So you got to take care of yourself.
No, shit don't break till 70.
Yeah, I wish.
I feel alive. So anyway, wait, you want to talk about real quick? I have to bring this up when I started to butcher the last name Gorga. So I don't know if you guys watch The Real Housewives of Dubai, but they're about to air now too. So like all the Bravo fans are freaking out because there's no Housewives shows on right now. And it's like dead silence, which is no, usually there's always one running. I don't know. I feel like they could have pushed us up earlier, but they didn't. So we air May 5th, which I'm very excited about. So we will be the first Housewives show that comes back to air, because right now there is no Housewives airing. So I feel like the Bravo universe is like losing their minds. They probably needed a breather, by the way. They probably needed a minute. But the Real Housewives of Dubai has I would say she's pretty spicy. She likes to get in there. She does the shade and all of that. Her name is Chanel Ayan, I want to say. And I actually think she's a gorgeous woman. She's a model. She's a beautiful woman. But she came out like on her platform on Bravo, and like one of her things was like she was discussing, I guess, the new girl who's entering the show. And she's like, I don't know what she says. She just said, she reminds me of Melissa Gorga, so maybe not to be trusted or something. And she didn't say Melissa Gorga. She said Melissa Gorgia. She said Melissa Gorgia. And I'm like, maybe she meant to say Melissa Gorgeous. Like, I don't know.
She said that, really?
Yeah, she said something along the lines. But then again, she did attend your sister's wedding, and she is... I'd like to not call her a follower because I don't know her. I've met her once, and we were actually super, super sweet to each other. And, we were nice to each other, but yeah. So here we go. We might have to find a soundbite of that to like put it in for you guys. All right. So Brett put a little soundbite in for the people so they can hear what this lady, what she called me.
Reminds me of Melissa Gorga. Melissa Gorga. Melissa Gorga.
Okay, it's Gorga. Melissa Gorga. Get it straight, girlfriend. Get it straight, girlfriend. But anyway, besides for that Bravo news going on, I feel like I'm kind of butchering that story because I don't remember the exact thing she said, but she said something and put my name in her mouth, and I really don't see why.
Well, she said, yeah.
I don't even like know her. Like, why are you bringing me into it in a negative? Like, I feel like she was trying to say something negative or throw some shade at me, and it's like, girl, who are you? Like, she's going on to her second season, and I think she's a gorgeous girl, and there's no need for her to be shady to me because I've been very nice to her, and I just don't really get it. So maybe she'll explain to me one day.
Tell her to keep checking the internet because there's a lot of shady shit going on, and it ain't coming from you, baby.
That's true.
So
that is very true. The internet is buzzing. Although we can't really dive into all of that, but we will. Trust me.
We're not diving into it right now, but tell her to keep her eyes open and see. And
yes.
truth.
There
always
is a
comes
lot
out.
going on the internet. I know you guys are all. I actually asked you guys for a bunch of questions. So I have Joe for a little longer. So he's going to, I asked the fans on Instagram today for a couple questions for you. Okay. So let's see. Well, they have questions for us. Let's see. I'm going to go through them.
I tell you, babe,
and we're just going to go real time.
I was walking around out of that doctor's office, and my butt sounds like walking around wet sandals around a pool. You know that sound? Wink, wink, wink. You make that noise.
I don't want to hear
Oh
any of
my
this.
God, I'm like thinking about that right now, and every time I walk, it's still.
Why? Because KY jelly.
Oh, it's pretty thick. Oh my God, this was different stuff.
Okay, this is now becoming too much information for me, so I'm good.
I can't believe it.
Anyway, a lot of people have some questions about the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Obviously, you guys all know the deal. We can't say too much ahead of time, but I will say that we did receive the first episode today. So we did get to watch it, and we saw the first episode. I will say it's very good. It's kind of it's definitely a good season, this whole season. This first episode's more of like a catch up. You'll see where we're at, what everybody's doing, but then there's drama at the end. It's Jen Fessler's birthday party, and it turns into drama by the end. So
Yeah, it's good. Pretty good.
yes.
Jersey, there's always something.
Yeah. That's
What else you got? What else you got?
Let's see. They can't wait for the new season. Joe, how do you feel about Antonia being away at school? How you doing with that?
Well, I miss her. I miss her so much. And I can't wait to get her home. When she comes home, it's the best feeling ever. But, I honestly, if I could do it all over again, I wouldn't send her.
What the hell? Why?
I would not send her because
She's getting an education.
or
Or as my mother would say, she's getting an education.
Yeah, no. I mean, I honestly, I think she could have been better at home.
What? Okay.
I do.
No, and by the way, I have 17 more questions. Is how are you handling Antonia in college? So,
Yeah.
guys, we're actually handling it well because Antonia is handling it well. Joe does think she's partying a little bit, and she is, but she's also getting great grades. She's doing her work. She's involved in a great sorority. The campus is gorgeous. She sometimes just Instagrams on her Instagram, like flowers and how beautiful the campus is. Like she's happy living there, and she's happy with her roommate. She's happy where she is.
Yeah, but they party too much. There's too many.
You
sorority
know what it is?
houses.
She never has a voice. Like she always, her voice. She's constantly losing her
Come on,
voice.
Joey. Come and say hi.
Joey, 650. He's gonna take you.
I'll take you. Don't worry about it.
6:50
Joey's
will be
got to
there
go to
for
lacrosse practice, and
Joey keeps popping his head into our podcast room because Joe is in charge of driving tonight to lacrosse, and Joey just wants to keep sticking his head in and wondering when he's going.
he's so
but
big. Look how big this
Joey,
guy is.
do you want to answer? How do you feel about Antonia being away at college? Can you do that for us, please?
Come on, Joey.
Come here. The people want to know how you feel, and he's gone. That's one.
closed the door.
That's one way to get rid of him. That's one way to get rid of him. I think they miss her. I do. I feel like they miss her in a weird way.
They miss her.
They do. According to the CDC, 74% of the U.S. is overweight. This staggering number means a majority of adults need to lose weight and improve their metabolic health. Everybody knows fasting is healthy. They also know fasting can be challenging, but not with Prolon. Prolon is a revolutionary plant-based nutrition program that nourishes the body while making cells believe that they're fasting. Researched and developed for decades at the University of Southern California Longevity Institute and backed by leading U.S. medical centers, Prolon helps promote healthy blood sugar, support cardiovascular health, and reduce abdominal fat. But get this, Prolon isn't a diet. It's a science based on prize-winning discoveries in medicine. And the journey starts with Prolon's 5-day program. Snacks, soup, and beverages all designed to keep your body in a fasting state. It's unlike anything you've ever experienced. I did the 5-day program myself a few weeks ago. And guys, let me just tell you, it really is a different way of getting your body healthy and back in tune. And yes, I know we've all heard the difficulties of traditional fasting, but that's what makes Prolon so helpful. It's fasting with food. Yep, you heard that right. food. Right now, Prolon is offering On Display listeners 10% off their 5-day nutrition program. Go to prolonlife.com/ondisplay. That's PROLONLIFE.com/ondisplay for the special offer. We all know there are things in life that you have to compromise on, like where you and your friends want to go to dinner, the latest girls' night movie that maybe you're going to see, or even what seats to buy at the next concert when you're going with your partner. But when it comes to your health, there is no compromise. So don't go back to that one doctor who always breezes through your concerns just because they're available right now, or they doubtfully say that they may take your insurance. Instead, check out ZocDoc, the place you can find and book doctors who will make you feel comfortable, listen to you, and prioritize your health. And you can search by location, availability, and insurance. So literally no compromises here. Because with ZocDoc, you've got more options than you know. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. And check this out. The typical wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 to 72 hours. That's it. You can even score same-day appointments. ZocDoc is such a great little app. I've used it, our family has used it, and our friends are using it. It's something that truly makes a painful process so easy. Go to ZocDoc.com/Melissa and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/Melissa. ZocDoc.com/Melissa. Okay, I got a question from a girl named Nicolette. How do I find my Joey Gorga?
Ooh, how does he find it? Huh?
What was it? It's not a sexual question, bro. It wasn't like a, ooh. It's kind of just like a, do you have any advice? How does she find her Joe Gorga with a heart eyes face?
That's a little advice, Nicolette. Very hard.
No.
It's very, very few and none. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
Few and none. You mean few and far between?
Nah, few and none. Same shit. Find a needle in a haystack. Try to go into like an ocean and try to throw an egg in it and try to find it. Dive in, you're not going to find one. Very difficult. No. No, they're out there, hon. You know, they're out there. They're difficult. It's different times now. But I am one of a kind, right? Right, babe? Honey.
But
hi, Mike. Tell me.
I do have a couple people asking.
Tell me about it. Tell me how great I am.
You're so amazing.
How amazing? Say it.
You're so great. No, it is. You know what, Joey? I have a good Joey Gorga, but I've also trained him, guys. So
you trained him. She yells at me a lot for no reason.
No, I don't. I've also taught him my boundaries and what's acceptable in our marriage and our relationship. And when he does things that I don't approve of, I don't let it slide. I stay on him. I get on him. I let him know that this is not going to be good for our lives and it's not going to create a happy life. And at the end of the day, you want to come home and you want me to be happy. And vice versa. You lay the law down on things that you are like, no, and you get miserable about and you're nasty about. And then I'm like, oof. Not worth it. It drives them crazy. Not going to do it. So like, we just make it very like, and you like, so when your partner tells you, I don't like this, right? And like, I don't like when you do A, B, and C, or I don't like when you go out 4 times a week on business meetings that I feel that you could have done a Zoom or whatever it could be. So, and that's not you, but it could be with, you got to
listen in a relationship.
You have to listen. You have to give in a little bit. You can't say, well, too bad. You do have to give in on both sides.
I got to be in like a caged box.
No.
Yeah.
Stop. You always take it to the next level. Just stop yourself. Somebody said, Alex said, can the podcast ever take callers so they can chime in? I think that would be. I love
to do that.
Would you guys love that? DM me if you would like that. I do think that's a great idea. And we'll definitely try it with an upcoming one for one of the podcasts with Joe and I, where we will give you a special line. We will take callers and you guys will be able to ask us questions live. And I think that, that would be great.
Let's do that. Let's do that next
All right, Alex. Yes.
Set
the
it
answer
up.
to that is yes.
I've said that from the beginning. I wanted to do that.
People want to know. They said we had a big Catania weekend. We went to Frank Catania's opening to his new dispensary.
Yes.
And we also I went to Brittany's bridal shower yesterday, which was so great, guys. It was so much fun. You know what I really loved? I sat with Dolores, and Dolores has 4 sisters and a brother.
Yeah.
Or 3 sisters and a brother, because there's 5 of them. So I sat with all 3 of her sisters and Dolores' mom and her daughter Gabby. And I just loved bonding with her sisters and like talking to them. And they knew you, Joe, since you're very young. The one sister told me you guys worked together at, what's the name of it?
Rascal House.
At the Rascal House. Yes. You flipped some burgers together.
I flipped a lot of other things there too.
Yes. And I think it's cute how you and Dolores have known each other, and the family have known each other for so long.
We know each other, I told you, since 5 years old, since I moved to that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Since 5. I knew all her sisters, all her brothers, her parents. I knew everybody.
Yeah. They
and
love
all
you.
her cousins. She's got a big
family.
Yeah, her cousins are, they were beautiful growing up. They were the hot girls. They're all the hot
They're
girls.
beautiful. They're all so sweet. They're all so nice. They love you. They said they've always loved you, that they think you're the greatest guy. And that
Thank you.
It was fun. We were dancing together, and I just love how Dolores and Frank like live separately but still keep their families together. Like the fact that Dolores had a whole table of her own family at Frank's new bride's bridal shower, to me is so amazing.
That would never happen between me and
I
you.
don't think me and you could do it. Let's
You would
be
be
real.
like-
But they got divorced at a much younger age. Like at this point, I don't know.
If me and you got divorced and you were getting a new marriage, I'm going to bring my sister to your...
Jesus. She would be your date. I'm
going to send my sister
Oh
over
wow. Wow. Way to stick it to me.
there. Yeah. That's what
I think I'd rather see your new hot girlfriurt, whoever she is. I'll take her.
I'm going to come and bring my sister as my date to your date.
Unbelievable. Oh, Jesus. But like I
No,
don't
we
know.
couldn't do it. See, if that happened to me and vice versa, and we were divorced and you were coming to my thing just like Frank, you would never come and bring your family. No. You'd be like, fuck him.
Well, yeah,
No way,
but
'cause
they
you know
have
why?
been divorced for so long that it works. And I want to give them respect. Like, I think that's an amazing way to be, the way that Brittany and Dolores get along, the way Dolores is there with, happy to be part of it, happy to clap for them, happy for Frank. It's big. She's not being a jealous person who's saying, oh, well, I'm not remarried yet or whatever it is. It's like, it's really, really nice to see, actually. I really love
I agree.
it. And I love Frank Catania, you know that. And I love Dolores. So we helped Frank open. We supported him at his dispensary, which guys, I was so like bugged out by it. It was the first time I've ever like entered a weed or whatever this is, like every dispensary. I've never entered one. I had no idea what it was going to look like. I was like, what is it going to be hanging on the walls? Like, what's happening? And so you walk in and it's a very nice place. And then there's another bolted door that you have to get through to get to the good stuff, right? And then there's all kinds of like treats. Like, do you want this? Do you want gummies? And I'm like, wow, like this is so crazy that it's illegal to me.
There's one there that I forgot to take home, but I called Frank, bring it home for me. It's a sexual one for you.
I saw that. I read all about it. They sent in our goodie bags.
Yeah.
They sent.
We got it in the goodie bag?
They sent it in the
He
goodie
put it in the goodie bag. Oh, shit.
God.
You're going to try it.
No.
I'm going to overdose.
I have never tried, just FYI, I've never tried any, like we're not like pot smokers. We don't smoke weed. We just don't. Not that I've never tried pot. I'm not saying that. But like we're just not.
We're no good.
It doesn't
Especially
work
not
good
me.
for you. You are or me.
I'll smoke weed. I look like, I think snakes are coming out of the wall. I'm flipping.
No,
I'm
you
cradled
also
up in the
just
ball.
hang on me like a little. You go into the fetal position, and you turn into a toddler, and you're like, "I love you. I just love you," and you just hang on me. You don't get off me.
Yeah,
It's
I'm bad.
It's so weird.
The last time we were hanging out with a bunch of friends, and he's a dentist, and he's like, "Here, take this gummy." And I was drinking. I'm like, "Nah, I don't do drugs." He's like, "It's not. It's just a gummy. It's like CBD." And I popped the gummy. 20 minutes later, I said, "This is nothing." He's like, "Oh yeah, here, take another one." Pop. Within an hour, I was in a coma. I didn't wake up for 2 days. 2 days. 2 fucking days.
It just doesn't work for us. We're like drinkers. We like a cocktail.
I remember, hey, guys, when I tell you it was 2 days, 2 days. It was. I woke up in the backyard during the day, butt naked. I didn't even know where I was. You left. You went out. You went to work wherever you went. I was in the backyard, butt naked.
What?
Waking up. Yeah. It was a mess. Remember that 2 days I was in that.
Oh my God, that
mess.
was so long ago. I can like barely remember, but I do remember you were definitely like, I will never do that again for the rest of my life.
I've never tried any drug, but I would like to see myself on a drug. I'd be like,
no,
would I be great or fun?
No, you would be a psycho. You'd be a psycho.
All my friends used to say, we want to see Joe on ecstasy. Remember when it used to be young and used to pop ecstasy? I've never tried, and they had those ecstasy with the bull on it. The bull.
Oh my
They were like,
God.
take the bull. And I would never do it, but I want to see if I'd be running on water like Jesus Christ.
No, you'd be psycho.
I was already
probably.
crazy in the club.
No, but that's one thing that attracted to you at the time, because when we grew up in this like era that everyone was like raving in the clubs, doing ecstasy. There was a lot of cocaine, Special K, all of these.
Oh, Special K.
All of these drugs, GHB, whatever that is, like the liquid people would drink, and like all of this stuff. And like you were the one guy who never did any of that, and you never tried it. And that kind of, it attracted me to you, that you were such like a hardworking, good little nice boy.
Listen, there was one night we're out. I was just dating Melissa. We're dating. I think, I don't know, maybe 5-6 months. We're out. We're at this club bar. We're sitting down, and there was a guy taking shots out of a cap, out of his water.
We were in Atlantic City.
We're in Atlantic City, and he would open up the cap. He had a bottle of water with him, and he would open up the cap and take little shots. And I'm sitting there like watching him, and he 10 or 12 throughout the night. And
finally, he looks at me and he goes, "Why does this guy keep taking shots of water?" And I said to him, "Joe, there's definitely like, it's like GHB or something. There's like something in there making him crazy." Like,
yeah, he was sweating, he was jumping around. How's this guy get drunk off water? And this is how naive I was. I just didn't mess with drugs, And as these guys are taking shots out of a bottle, it was insane.
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
Yeah, but you're a good boy, and I love that. But yeah, it was fun. We went to Frank's dispensary, and he had a great opening. So shout out to him. It's called The Dispensary. It's out in Union, New Jersey. I think there's one in Summit, New Jersey. So congrats to Frank on his new venture. I hope they kill it. Listen, Frank's got a lot going on this year. He is getting married. He's building a house around the block from us. We're going to go to his wedding in November. I just think this is like, Frank's killing it. So we love Frank Catania. So shout out to Frank and Brittany. Right. And she looked beautiful. She looked stunning at her bridal shower. She was so much fun. It was like a party with a DJ, and it was such a great time. We had an awesome time. On Display with Melissa Gorga is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Hey guys, whether you love true crime, comedies, celebrity interviews, news, or even motivational speakers, you call the shots on what's in your podcast queue, right? And guess what? Now you can call the shots on your auto insurance too. Enter the Name Your Price tool from Progressive. The Name Your Price tool puts you in charge of your auto insurance by working just the way it sounds. You tell Progressive how much you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll show you a variety of coverages that fit within your budget, giving you options. Now, that's something you're going to want to press play on. It's easy to start a quote, and you'll be able to choose the best option for you fast. It's just one of the many ways you can save with Progressive Insurance. Quote today at Progressive.com to try the Name Your Price tool for yourself and join the over 28 million drivers who trust Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Whether you're making the same breakfast that you have every day or baking a cake for an extra special day, eggs are a staple in our diets. Eggland's best eggs are nutritionally superior to ordinary eggs, containing more vitamins and 25% less saturated fat. Not only are they better for you, but Eggland's best eggs taste better too. There's a reason that they're America's #1 eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com for additional information and delicious recipes.
All right, let's look at some more questions because I have time for maybe one more question before you have to take little Joey. So let's see. I'll give you 2 options. You tell me which one you want to answer. Okay?
All right, give it.
Oh my God, this one's funny. Somebody thought they were funny and they just wrote BJ's. Like that's what this person
Let's
wrote.
talk about that.
No, I know that's not one of the options, but they wrote BJ's. Like
BJ's keep you married.
oh my god.
Which
okay,
Melissa's
that's
really-
his answer. I like that quick little.
Listen, BJ's are very important in life. You know, I would love.
Somebody wants to know: would we ever?
Wait, I'm talking.
No,
about-
I'm cutting you off.
I would
on
love to have more BJ's. You know, but then, but I don't know. It doesn't happen. But it makes me miserable.
Is it
It
your
makes
birthday?
It makes me
Is
very.
it your birthday? No.
It makes me very unhappy. And I feel like in a relationship, when I need something or you need something, if you need something,
You're gonna
I
love
will
this
do.
one.
I will do whatever you need to make you happy.
There's
If I
no-
need something, I would like.
Okay. All right. I shouldn't have said it. Okay. Here we go. Moving on. Oh, you'll love this one. The new season. Talk about the new season and what we should expect. Joe is the GOAT. Oh, do you like that, Joe? Do you like to be called the GOAT?
I'm the GOAT, baby.
We already talked about the new season. I was just throwing you a bone there.
You called me
How
the
does he
GOAT.
maintain a close relationship with Frank and Joe Beningo? How does he, being on this show?
Because how do we maintain? Because we are three of the same. We don't compete with each other. We don't want to hurt each other. We want to help each other. We're honest. We're sweet. We're not jealous of each other. We're just good guys that really appreciate each other. And no matter what, if I call Joe B for something, he's there. I call Frank and vice versa for all of us. And John Food is the same way, I have to say. I mean, when you got that kind of crew and you click, it's great. Now, if you're with somebody that's insecure and jealous, that's where the problems happen. That's where the friction happens. There's always somebody that's jealous or that wants to hurt you or be better than you, is in competition with you, and things like that happen. But not with these guys.
Yeah, I agree. I got a lot of questions about us doing our own show. Do you guys ever see yourself doing another reality show with just Melissa's family? Will you guys ever do the reality show of just the Gorgas? I got a lot of questions about that. I mean, listen, would you approach that? Because there's a piece of me that says, like, once we're done with Housewives and that reality, do you really want to keep that going? Or is it time to say we've crossed the reality bridge? And I would definitely do more things in the TV world and continue to work in the entertainment business and on TV, whether it be commentating or, whatever it might be. I do think there's other things to do out there, but I don't know that I would jump into another reality show.
I would. Yeah. Well, you definitely. Why
Really?
not? I got some great shows in mind, but and why not? I want to be really see, the Housewife kind of restricts me from being myself. I would love to,
No, it doesn't.
Yes,
No,
it does.
You are completely yourself on the
No,
reality
a little bit
show.
more. No, I could do more. I could do more.
Why? What do you mean you could do more?
it's
Because
too-
it's not about the men.
Right. It's not about the
1
men.
minute
It's not-
countdown.
And
It's not about Joe. Little Joey Gorga's popping his head in again.
he's big. Look how big he is now. He
Joey,
used
you
to
are
pop-
so cute.
Dude,
Can
you
you
get-
just say hi to everyone?
Just say what's up.
Guess what? It's your birthday this week. So everybody, Joey's
shit.
birthday's on Saturday.
What
He's
do you
going
want
to be
for your birthday?
14. Joey,
Cologne?
come tell everybody what you want for your birthday, and
See
then
that?
I'll get you if you tell them.
You see, as they get older, I go, "What do you want for your birthday? Cologne."
You want cologne? That's
Yeah.
it? That's what you want?
What
Good
else?
job.
What do you mean? That's all you want? Shut up. We were
I'm
getting-
surprised. He usually asks for an electric something or another.
No, he's getting older now. He don't need that.
You want cologne? What type of what brand cologne? What's cool?
I gotta buy you some new boxers, nice ones.
No. What kind of cologne? Give me a name.
Whatever. We'll talk about.
No,
it.
because he watches these TikToks and they talk about the best colognes
Give me
or
another
something.
question before I
Okay,
go.
last question, guys, before we have to take Joey to lacrosse. He has a game tonight. So hold on. Let's see. I know we are truly, in case you were ever wondering, we are truly working parents that we juggle life. We do have help, but some days we don't have help. And guess what? We have to do podcasts and we want to talk to you guys, but we also have to take our kids. So I
was
love
at-
that you get a glimpse of real life. You know?
I was at wrestling all day yesterday. We left at 5 a.m. We didn't get home till 6 at night.
Right.
Yeah, it was a battle.
It's just we never
Gino
stop.
went 2-0. I mean not 2-0, 2-2. Very tough tournament, but I'm proud of him. Losing is just as good as winning, because when you lose, right? I was able to talk to him. What did you do wrong? See, when you win, you win. You wrestled great. You won. When you lose in wrestling, you're able to learn. So all these tournaments are to learn.
Somebody just wrote the word Tarzan.
Tarzan. He's still alive. He's still pumping. He's still rocking and rolling. He's still ready to go. He's still on the pedestal. He's still ready to rock and roll every day.
Somebody said this, and I think we'll save this for another podcast with you, because a lot of people want to know about investments, stocks, side hustles. How do we get some hot side hustle? How do we make additional money on the side? Like, talk to us a little bit about. So we will hit this on another podcast when we have a little bit more time to like talk, and we will answer that question. A lot of people want to know parenting advice. Let's see. I'm trying to see if there's one we can just end with, Joe. Let's see. Business success tips. See, there's another one. So that's a whole podcast. I think they want to know about business and successes in business and things like that. All right. Well, listen. I think that
we're out.
I'm still reading because I wanted to find something that we can discuss. There's a lot of stuff in here also that we can't discuss that the people are reading on the internet. Somebody did say, tell us about Chanel Ayan and why she is so obsessed with you. What is the issue? We did discuss that in the beginning. You know, I don't know. I feel like she's mentioned my name before, so I don't know exactly, but I can't wait to see her because I would have no problem just asking her very nicely, am I missing something? But anyway, guys, we love you. And, you know, you got to drive carefully to Joey's practice, please, because I know that your butt probably hurts a little bit, right? So when you get into the driver's seat, just like sit down.
It's like wet sand. It's like wet sandals at the beach.
You took a shower. Let's stop lying.
It's still there.
Now you've taken a shower.
It's still there.
We don't want it to leak.
It's still there. It's leaking out. It's coming out. It's so thick. It was thick.
Anyway, Joe Gorga, thank you for joining me. Thank you for being on display today.
It was worse than jelly.
And better yet, thank you for taking my child to lacrosse right now. It hurts
so bad. I'm still right now as we're talking, I'm squeezing my butt cheeks.
Oh my God.
My asshole.
What a turn on, guys. What a turn on. Frank better go get me some of those chewy things that make me excited, because
I had
right now I am not turned on. I can tell you that.
You're not turned on?
No. We love you. Peace out, guys.
Tarzan
Ciao.
always will love everybody.
We'll
here.
talk to you next week.
And one thing you have to do, remember, release the poison. It keeps you happy in life.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ciao, ciao.
Oh, I don't like to take the Lord's name in vain. Goodbye, Joe.
Ciao. Arrivederci. Hasta la vista.
Ciao.
Listen up, campers.
It's time to buckle up, pitch a tent, and take a hike.
This is Camp Counselors Podcast
With Zachariah Porter
and Jonathan Carson.
Consider this podcast your new favorite variety show.
Where the badges mean nothing.
And the drama means everything.
Is this podcast even about camping?
No, but it is camp.
We cover everything.
I have a theory that a chicken finger is the perfect chaser for a tequila shot.
No, because at the end of the day, I was a child actor who fell victim to an audition scam.
I'm going to be vulnerable for a second. Have you ever had to shop in a husky section at a department store? Then I don't want to hear it.
Honestly, I can't talk about this anymore. I'm overstimulated and I'm bloated.
From weird news and our current obsessions
to hot gossip and listener-submitted confessions,
nothing is off limits at this camp.
New episodes of Camp Counselors drop every Monday and Wednesday.
Listen wherever you get your podcast.
Lights out, campers.
Pluto TV has over 300 channels and thousands of TV shows and movies for whatever mood you're in. Just open the app and something good will already be playing, because it's curated by people who love TV as much as you do. So if you're in the mood for comedy, there's 18 channels that'll make you laugh. Looking for drama? We got so much of it, you'll cry tears of joy. Reality shows, game shows, sports, Star Trek, and even more Star Trek. No matter what mood you're in, there's something on Pluto TV. Just download the app and start streaming. Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
Whether you're making the same breakfast that you have every day or baking a cake for an extra special day, eggs are a staple in our diets. Eggland's best eggs are nutritionally superior to ordinary eggs, containing more vitamins and 25% less saturated fat. Not only are they better for you, but Eggland's best eggs taste better too. There's a reason that they're America's #1 eggs. Visit egglandsbest.com for additional information and delicious recipes.